Very good morning to all of you. Today I am going to teach you Accountancy of Class 11th, Chapter 8. The name of the chapter Origin of Transactions, Source of Documents of Accountancy. So, this chapter is very important for view of accountancy. So, listen carefully. First, origin of transaction. Various transactions are made in business every day, such as purchase and sales of goods and services, receipts of payment of cash, and so on. Each business transaction should be supported by documentary evidence such as cash memo, cash receipt, invoice or bill, debit and credit notes, pay slip, check. Okay. These business documents are called source of documents. Okay. So now we are talking source of documents accountancy. These documents are first recorded about the details of business transactions. Such as documents report the date, the amount, parties involved, and the nature of the transaction. Entries the books are always made from source documents. Okay. Next, some important documents used in accounting. First, cash memo. When a trader sells goods for cash, okay, he gives a cash memo, and when he purchases goods for cash, he received a cash memo. Details regarding the items, quantity, rate, and total price is mentioned in the cash memo. Cash transactions are recorded in the books of account on the basis of these cash memo. Okay, so it means when goods purchased on cash basis will provided by seller, that will is called cash memo. Next, invoice and bill. So this is the second source of documents, invoice and bill. When a trader sells good on credit, he prepare a sale invoice which contains the name of the party to whom goods are sold, the rate, quantity, and total amount of sale. The original copy of sale invoice is sent to the purchaser and duplicate copies kept for making record in our books of account. So I think clear. Invoice bill means when goods sold on credit basis, bill provided by the seller to the purchaser, that bill is called invoice bill. Next, receipt. When a trader receive cash from a customer, he issue receipt, okay, containing the date, amount, and name of the customer. The original copy of the receipt is given to the customer, and its duplicate copy is kept to making record in the books of accounts. Okay. Next, pay in slip. It's also very important documents. This is the form available from a bank and is used to deposit money in the bank. Such pay in slip has a counterfoil which is the return to by depositor duly stamped and signed by the cashier of the bank. So pay in slip provided by the bank. I think clear. Next, check. It's also very important documents. A check is in order in writing drawn upon a bank to pay specified sum the bearer or a person named. Each check has to counterfoil in which a same details as entered in the check are filled. The counterfoil remain with the account holder the future reference. Okay, so this is the check. Now, very important documents, debit note. When we return goods to supplier, we prepare a debit note and send it to the supplier with the return goods. Debit note is document which indicate that supplier account is being debited. Okay, it is source of documents which contains the date, transaction, the name of account which is debited, and the amount and the reason for the debit. Okay. Duplicate copy of the debit note is returned by us on the basis of which the supplier account debited in our books. And okay, so it's a debit note. I think clear. Debit note. Next, credit note. When goods are received back from a customer, a credit note is sent to him indicate that the customer's account has been credited in our book. It means when goods return from customer, we prepare a credit note, okay, and that will is called credit note, okay. A duplicate copy of the credit note is retained for the recording purpose and original copy given to the customer. I think clear. Next important topic, very important topic, voucher. Voucher is also source of documents. The first voucher. On the basis of source of documents, entries are first of all recorded on the voucher, and then on the basis of voucher recording is the made in journal or books of original entry. Voucher is prepared for each transaction and each specify the accounts to be debited and credited. Voucher are prepared by accountant and each voucher is countersigned by an authorized person of the firm. Okay. So next, types of voucher. It is also very important how many types of voucher. First, voucher is prepared by the each organization, okay. There are separate voucher of each organization. It's prepared by the accountant of the organization. So now, types of voucher. Voucher may be classified in two categories. First, cash voucher and non-cash voucher. Cash voucher means when cash received from, okay, received or payment given, will prepare cash voucher. So cash voucher are two types, debit voucher and credit voucher. So first we talk about debit voucher. When cash payment given to expenses, salary, rent, etc., for cash purchase of goods, for cash purchase of investment, for cash purchase of fixed assets, for cash payment to the creditor, for depositing cash into bank, okay. Next, credit voucher. Credit voucher is prepared when cash received, it means for cash sales of the goods, cash sales of investment, cash sales of fixed assets, cash received from debtors, we prepare credit voucher, okay. Next, non-cash voucher. These vouchers are prepared for non-cash transaction such as credit purchase of goods and credit sales of the goods, credit purchase of investment, credit purchase of fixed assets, etc. So some format given of the voucher. Debit, this is the debit voucher, this is the credit voucher, this is a transfer voucher. So today we have discussed all the important topic of this chapter. If any doubt you ask again. Thank you and have a nice day.